Hi guys, it's Shani, and as you've seen below, this is the 40 question makeup tag. So I'm going to have to refer to my iPad so I can read the questions to you guys and answer. I will leave them all in a link below, so don't stress out, they will be all down there if you want to do this tag. As always, I tag every single person who watches this video. Tags are a great way to get to know channels, get to know individuals and all that stuff. And as always, all the links to my blog, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram are down below. Alright, so let's get started. So this starts off with skincare. Question 1. How many times do you wash your face daily? I wash my face twice. I just sort of spritz it in the morning with just some water, just cold water to wake me up. And then at night I give myself a sit down and do my proper routine. If I wearing makeup, taking it off and all that kind of stuff. What type of skin do you have? Dry, oily combination. I have combination oily, normal to oily. I get particularly oily across the cheeks and the T-zone and the bottom of my, like sort of my chin. Otherwise, along the nose, it does get a little bit sort of drier. Question 3. What is your current face wash? I'm currently using a face wash I got in America, and that is a Boscia one, and I'm really liking it. Question 4. Do you exfoliate? Yeah, I exfoliate my face. I tend to exfoliate 2 to 3 times a week, depending what I'm doing. What brand do you use? I have been using a exfoliator that's a local Australian exfoliator by the brand Nat, and that's a really nice exfoliator I found. Question, what moisturizer do you use? I use the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. I've been using this for a really long time, and that is my everyday go-to day moisturizer. And then I'm using a Clinique night moisturizer as well, just a little bit heavier for my skin. Do you have any freckles? No. Do you use ice cream? Yes, at the moment I've been using this Marajuku C Brightener Eye Treatment that I got in a kit from Tarte, and it's quite nice, it's very hydrating. Do you or did you have acne prone skin? I have acne prone skin. It has cleared up a lot since I reached my 20s. I don't get as many pimples, but I used to get huge cystic type acne around my forehead, down my sort of nose, chin area, as well as upper cheekbones. It was really nasty, and I used to also get them along my jawline, which was really painful. Did you ever use Pro-activ? No, I really didn't like Pro-activ. I had friends who used it who swore by it, but I'd go there, like to the house, and their towels would be bleached from where they'd been using this Pro-activ. And I thought, if it's bleaching towels, it can't be great for your skin, so I never used it. Makeup. Progressing quickly. What foundation do you use? I am a foundation junkie. I love foundation. When I was in America, I bought like 6 different foundations to try and see what I liked. A foundation I always go back to though is my MAC Matchmaster in shade 4.0 or my Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus in shade 45. I always go back to those foundations and they've never let me down. How about concealer? I use the MAC Studio Fix concealer in shade NW25 for spots and NW20 for under my eyes. But I did recently purchase the Pro Longwear concealer when I was in America, and I really like this as well in shade NW25 and NW20 for those exact same areas, and I really am liking that as well. Do you know your undertone? Yeah, I have neutral to warm undertones. I lean a little bit more towards warm, but I'm basically around the neutral way. I apologize for looking at it, I just need to keep reading these questions. Did you know that you're supposed to change your mascara every 3 months? Yeah, I knew that. Generally my mascara lasts around the 3-month mark, but if it's alright I may go to 4 months if it's just, yeah. Depending on what I've got on hand, if I'm waiting for one to come from somewhere or waiting for a purchase, I may extend it a little bit, but I do try to stick to 3 months. What brand of mascara do you use? At the moment I've got a few samples from different kits and stuff I bought, but one mascara I've gone back to and I've used it for years is the Clinique High Impact Mascara in black. I love it. I always go back to it in just the regular formula. I don't particularly like the waterproof formula. Sephora or MAC? I can now say since I've been to Sephora, both. I really love Sephora, but I also do like MAC. I prefer MAC Pro stores because I can get my Pro pans and things like that. Do you have a Mac Pro card? No. What makeup tools do you use in makeup application? Well, I guess I count brushes as a tool, so I use my brushes every day. I love my Tweezerman lash comb. It's amazing, looks like a little torture device. These are actually really sharp, so you need to be careful with them. But this separates my lashes and I get no more spider lashes. And I try to use an eyelash curler, but I forget about that. Do you use a makeup based primer for eyes? Yeah, I always use my Urban Decay Primer Potion without fail. For the face, again, I got a few kits that had primers in them. I have using the Stila One Step Corrector Primer. I've used that for a long time, but I have actually really been liking the Laura Mercier one I got when I was in America. So depending how it goes, I may repurchase that one instead of the Stila. What is your favourite shadow colour or shade? I don't really have a favourite shade as such. I love bright colours. I like my neutrals as well, but just bright colours I love, and I have a lot of them. So I'm going to just leave bright colours. Do you use pencil or liquid eyeliner? I use both. I prefer liquid or a pen or gel liner if I'm doing like a wing liner. For other work, it doesn't really matter. How often do you poke your eyes with eyeliner? Pencil. I don't think I've ever poked myself in the eye with an eyeliner pencil. What do you think of pigment eyeshadows? I love them. I have drawers full of indie pigments, MAC pigments, Inglot pigments. I just love them. Pigments are great. Do you use mineral makeup? I tried some mineral foundations. I just didn't like them. I didn't feel like it got a good coverage. In terms of mineral makeup, I do have some mineral blushes that I've gotten from indie companies. I count some of the eyeshadows as mineral products because some of them have got some really nice properties in them. So yeah, and I've got some bare mineral stuff and whatnot. What is your favourite what is your favourite lipstick? I love MAC's Runway Red. It is the perfect red shade. I absolutely adore it. I actually have a backup of that, and I actually got rid of so many of my backups because I wasn't going to use them all, but I kept that one. Do you buy makeup on eBay? Oh, sorry. Going back. How about lip gloss? I don't like a lot of lip gloss. I'm not a huge fan of it. So I probably don't really have a favourite. Probably just a clear one so I can mix pigments and stuff with it. What is your favourite blush to use? My favourite blush would be MAC's Bite of an Apple. It's this perfect red colour. I just adore it. It's really one of my top favourites. And I actually really like, as well, I've been using it a bit, the Tarte Thankful shade since I got it. And I really like that one as well. I find myself reaching for that one probably the most at the moment of my drawer. Do you buy makeup on eBay? I've bought a couple of limited edition collections. I bought my Urban Decay palette, Alice in Wonderland palette on there. I have bought a few other things, but I am very reluctant when it comes to makeup to buy things online because I know there are so many fakes out there and people just ripping everyone off. Sometimes, I'll be researching some MAC pigments and things like limited edition ones, and they've got colours that aren't pigments, that are eyeshadow colours, but they just said, oh, it's a pigment, and people are bidding on it, and I feel really bad for those people, so no. Do you like drugstore makeup? I don't mind drugstore makeup. A lot of my makeup is more high-end, simply because in Australia you're paying high-end prices here for drugstore makeup. For example, a Maybelline foundation, which I think I saw in America for $6, $7 maybe at the most, I get charged $20 something here for. So I can translate that there, or I can buy high-end stuff. I've got a couple of really good friends in America who are happy to care package for me, so I would rather send my money there and get products that I can't get here than spend that kind of money on a drugstore product. Maybe if it was cheaper like in America I would use more. I love my Milani stuff, I love that, and I've got some other bits and pieces like Wet n Wild that I like, but you just can't buy here, it's so expensive. Do you go to CCOs or cosmetic company outlets? Yes, I went to one in Vegas and I loved it. I got some really good discontinued stuff there, which I was really happy about. Are you clumsy in putting on makeup? I don't think I'm clumsy. I think I do a pretty good job. Never had any complaints, and that's the dog just hit the door. Did you ever consider taking makeup classes? I did take a class once years ago, and it was really good. I really liked it. It gave me a lot of good basic tips, helped me with contouring. I was a terrible contourer until I did this course, and it really did help make a huge difference in my contouring, so it was worth it just for that alone. Name a makeup crime you hate. I really hate when people have really, really dark lip liner and they have like a nude lip colour. I saw this lady who was awesome, loved her to pieces, but I just kept looking at her lips because she had this like, it was almost black lip liner, or probably was more like an eyeliner, with pink lipstick in the middle, and it just looked really terrible. And I was just like, oh, I didn't say anything, but I just wanted to. I was just going to say, you know, no, but I didn't say anything. Do you like colourful shades of makeup, lipsticks, eyeshadows, or neutrals? I like both. I tend to lean more towards brights though. Unless I'm in like a bit of bright. Sometimes, like, I wasn't even a bright before when I came home first. A lot of neutral shadows, but now I'm getting back into my brights and loving it. Which celebrity always has great makeup? Blake Lively always looks beautiful, and so does Jennifer Anderson. They always look stunning. I don't think I've ever seen them look terrible with their makeup. They always look nice. If you could leave the house using just one makeup item, what would you use? I would probably use... only leave one. That's really hard. Could I just say in general like the Naked palette? Because I could use that for like a lip, contouring, a little bit of a blush, highlight. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say like my Naked palette. There you go. Could you ever leave the house without makeup on? Yeah, I leave the house without makeup on all the time. I don't see the point in putting on makeup on to run down the street to get a loaf of bread or to go get the mail or anything like that. So I'm happy to leave the house. Do you think you look good even without makeup on? I don't think I'm ugly without makeup on. I certainly don't. I do have discoloration to my skin from rosacea, which I dislike, but my skin is really clear now that my skin's cleared up. So I would say like I'm not unhappy with my skin without makeup on. I just like wearing makeup, but I most certainly don't have to wear makeup to make myself feel good. In your opinion, what is the best makeup line? Apart from the fact they're not cruelty free, which hopefully now that China's leaning towards it, they will become cruelty free again. I love MAC. I think they do a really good job on a lot of their stuff. But I also really love Urban Decay. Their shadows really got me into bright makeup, and they will hold a little special place in my heart. And now that Urban Decay is sort of going towards these more brights again, getting a few more bright colours, the lipsticks and things like that, they're sort of creeping back up there for me. Last question. What do you think of makeup? I love makeup. I love how it transforms people. It gave me a lot of confidence once I started wearing it. Not that I think you need to wear makeup for confidence. It just gives me confidence, and I just love it. I love playing with colour. I love expressing myself through means that can change every day. Like, it's not like I can change my hair colour every day. I work, so I can't change my outfits every day. When I don't work, of course I can wear whatever I want. But makeup, I can wear what I want. Like, my workplace is really supportive. They don't care what I wear. Obviously within reason. Like, if I walked out with a face full of glitter or something, they might be like, okay, that's a bit much. But I could wear something like this to work and they would be fine with it. So makeup is just transforming. It gives people confidence. It enhances the natural beauty of people. I've seen some gorgeous people who wear hardly any makeup, but just that little bit that they wear, maybe it might be a whip of mascara or a little bit of extra bronzer under their cheekbones, it just makes them stunning and just enhances that natural beauty that every woman and man has. Whoever wears makeup, I just think everyone's beautiful, and it just helps to bring out our natural beauty and is a form of expression. So that is my 40 makeup questions tag. Like I said, everyone's tagged. Leave me comments or links below and I will check out your videos if you've done them. Alright guys, it was great talking to you. Hopefully you had fun learning a little bit more about me. And as always, all the links to everything is below. Alright guys, talk to you soon. Bye!